What's up, guys? Here we have the authentic Pizza Spider-Man and the knockoff or the KO Pizza Spider-Man. I know this KO has been out for quite some time, so I'll just share it with you anyways. So my KO came with the Captain America shield because at that time the Civil War just came out, and you know, the Homecoming Spider-Man, the Tom Holland Spider-Man has the shield in the trailers, and it comes with the backpack also. Kind of squishy. Now, what are the main differences between them? Okay, just by looking at the Spideys, again you can see the gap at the thigh is more obvious at the top of the thigh that connects to the crotch joint as compared to the authentic. One thing that people always say about this figure is that it can't really split. For a character which is supposed to be agile, the figure can't do a split. And the thing about this is that the knockoff actually is able to do a wider split than the authentic. This is the max out. This is the maximum that I can do the split. See, the KO can go a bit wider. Right? Now, for this one, for the Pizza Spider-Man, it's quite obvious to differentiate the KO. First off, the head is actually kind of flattened out on one side, on this side of the head. And so obvious in the video, but at the side of the head, it's actually kind of flat-ish, like there's a slight dent inwards. Not too obvious, but obvious enough for you to see that it's not completely round when you have the figure in hand, at least, right? And of course, the most obvious is the very pale neck joint of the KO. There you can see for the authentic, the red is very consistent with the red of the body, whereas the red of the ball pack over here is very much pale, and so are the joints. There you can see the joints here. The pack of the double hinge joint is pale red, so it's really pretty much obvious, right? You can spot the KO is quite easily for this one. You just attach the head back. Yeah, so again, like the other Spidey KOs, the gap between the bicep and the forearm is obvious, and the big R that can be seen at the double hinge joint. You can see the gap here is very small, and the gap here is quite wide. Again, it's just the right side. Just like the Spidey 2099, it's the right side that has the wider gap, because on the left side is fine. Right? For this one, they have the same joint, but the pale pack tells you that it's a KO. Then you can see the original, the color of the pack is exactly the same as how the red on the hand is, but the joint pack of the KO is not the same. It's more pale than the red on the hand itself, right? And same goes for all of the KO hands. Then you can see that the pack is pale, but for the authentic, it's as red as the hands, right? Okay, can't differentiate the pizza. There's no difference between the pizza, and I think, does it matter to you? Now, for the half mask head, for the one that I have, the KO, the lines don't really meet nicely at the nose bridge, whereas for my authentic, the web line meets nicely at the nose bridge, and also at the back. It's nicely done for the authentic, but for the KO, you can see that some of the lines are misaligned. It doesn't connect smoothly at the back, right? Yeah. So there you have it. The difference is quite obvious. You can check out the neck ball pack, which is more pale, the joints of the alternate hands, and yeah, they have this bag, school bag. I guess it's more for the Tom Holland, who is still going to school, but for Spidey, oh well, he can always bring the bag to work, right? Off to school. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. Thanks.